Hi everyone, it's Molly here. I'm here to give you a quick run through of the admission system at Oxford, so I hope you'll find it useful. First up, everyone asks about the selection criteria here at Oxford. It's important to know that these assessments are made on the basis of your academic capabilities only, so don't feel like you have to have an extortionate list of extracurricular activities to prove your worth. On top of this, obviously you have to have a good set of grades to apply to Oxford. After all, the course does require academic rigour. Saying that, there's not a set number of A stars or 9s you have to attain. Personally, I received 4 A stars, 4 A's and 4 B's, and only picked up geography at A level. So if you're sitting on some good grades, even if it's not a straight A record, I would encourage you to apply. What you do have to demonstrate, and this is where your personal statement comes into play, is that your interest in geography spans outside of the syllabus textbook. Finally, what tutors are really looking for is someone who can apply their own knowledge and skills to things in innovative ways. Essentially, the ability to think outside the box and think on your feet. So now to the admissions process itself. A total of 14 colleges admit geographers. This provides quite a selection, and I encourage you to take a look at least a few of the colleges' virtual open days to get a taste of the variety of colleges that Oxford has to offer. However, it's essential to recognise that the academic experience is the same at every college, in that you will sit the same exams, attend the same lectures, and still have the same choice of optional subjects available to you. Things that do vary between colleges are things like accommodation, size of student cohort, size of college and whatnot. So there's not any need to get too stressed over the college system. Regarding the grade requirements, it's A star AA at A level. This A star doesn't have to be in geography, and actually geography isn't a requirement to have been studied, though I must admit it is often taken by those who apply. For IB, it's 39 points, and we're often looking for a 7 or above in geography. There's not necessarily a preferred set of subjects to the course. I myself studied history, English literature, and geography at A level, whereas I have friends who studied maths, sciences, arts, politics, and countless other subjects. So as you can see, there's not really a strict definition as to what makes a strong candidate here at Oxford Geography. So as I briefly alluded to previously, students are admitted through colleges, not via the department. So you don't receive your acceptance from the School of Geography per se. You'll receive it from St Edmund Hall or Keble College or Mansfield or one of the other colleges that admits geographers. Wherever you apply, whether it's to a specific college or you don't list a college preference, it does not change your chance of acceptance. There's a system in place, which I shan't explain in detail, but it basically ensures that you receive an equal chance of being accepted for interview and thus acceptance, whether you put a college or not on your application. So please do not stress about feeling the need to put a college down if you don't have a preference. Around 15 to 20% of candidates get an offer from a college other than the one to which they applied. I myself was reallocated from Jesus College, which is where I applied to on the UCAS form, to St Edmund Hall for interview. And this is the college that I received my conditional offer from. During the application process, you also have to take the TSA. This is basically a 2-part test which seeks to investigate how you think, and is composed of a 90-minute multiple choice test and a 30-minute writing task. It's used in combination with contextualized GCSE scores and other contextual data. I speak about the TSA and my own experience of it and how to prepare in another video today, so I do advise you take a look at that if you find the time. Finally, decisions are made on the basis of various pieces of evidence, that is, your academic record, your school reference, which your teacher writes, and your performance at interview if you should reach that stage. We interview the equivalent of about 3 candidates per place and reallocate candidates before interview to ensure that each college interviews 3 candidates for each place they have available. If you are invited to interview, they often include some type of material that you'll be asked to discuss. These include, but are not limited to, things like images, graphs, case studies, newspaper extracts, and so on. The tutors don't quiz you on what you already know. For example, they won't ask you to describe the difference between a convergent and a divergent plate boundary. The interviews are more there for tutors to get an idea of your process of thought and how well you engage with the tutorial system here at Oxford. So that's a brief outline of the admissions system that we have in place here. I now implore you to take a look at the other resources we've made for this section of the open day and also make use of the live Q&A that we have going on. Thank you for listening, and I hope you found this useful.